Welcome back to the App Sesh. Today, I'm here, per usual, with Con.
As always.
Nothing's
always
changed.
Here.
You're always here.
Always going to be here.
Wish you weren't, but...
Whoa.
And I'm Fabian. What are we talking about today?
Debating.
Debating as a concept? Or
yeah, well, many topics.
Many topics.
Within controversial debating.
How controversial?
Not that controversial.
Okay, well...
more weird, I guess.
I could make it controversial.
Well...
Okay, well, what's the first debate then?
What is the first debate?
Yeah.
Which one do we start with?
I don't know. I don't have them.
Shall I just go in order?
Go in order.
The first one's a hot dog. Is the hot dog a sandwich? The most typical debate.
Is a hot dog a
Is
sandwich?
a hot dog a sandwich?
No.
Why?
Because it's one piece of bread. It's not even bread, it's a bun.
It's a bun.
It's
yeah.
a bun.
But then, is a hot dog a roll?
No. Because a roll is
But
like...
it's a roll. It's a hot dog roll.
It's not really a roll. It's like a...
It's still
it's a bun.
It's a hot dog roll.
No one calls it a hot dog roll, it's a hot dog bun.
But the bun is a roll.
The bun is a bun.
A bun is a type of roll.
Yeah,
But
it's
I
a type
don't-
of roll, but it's a bun.
It's a bun, but it's a type of roll.
Okay. Well, what's your stance?
I don't think it's a sandwich. I think a sandwich needs to be 2 slices.
Yeah, 2 slices of bread. I concur.
Yeah. And if you cut one in half, then that's... Like, if it's still attached and it's one folded, then it's not...
Yeah, then...
It's not a sandwich.
It's not a sandwich.
But then you get folded sandwiches where it's just the one slice and you fold it. So would that be a sandwich? Or would that then be a hot dog?
Well, it's... I feel like we started this debate, and now the further we go, the more my brain is going to short circuit.
Yeah.
I'm glad we've come to...
That was me, I'm pretty sure. Sorry.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, I think I hit my shoulder.
Farting on the couch. That's what it sounded
Wow.
like. I'm glad we agree.
So no,
No,
a hot dog is not a sandwich.
that was a silly one. What's the next one?
When does a salad stop being a salad?
Okay, I thought it was stupid at first, but the more I think about it, that's
What would you say is a salad?
Well, I guess what is like the minimum requirements? Because I'd say, you got your lettuce. Your
But then you've got
tomato.
fruit salads.
Oh yeah, I feel like I don't think I've ever had a fruit salad.
I have, but I'm not a huge fan of many fruits. So,
Top 5 fruits.
oh God, grapes,
Yes.
apples,
Okay.
oranges,
Mhm.
pomegranates.
Oh.
And to be honest, I think that's all I eat.
That's it. No bananas.
I don't like the texture.
The texture.
Yeah.
What? As
They're
in,
like mushy. Why would I want to eat something mushy?
well, you're eating the ripe ones.
No, because it's still going to be mushy.
No. Oh, do you mean when you chew
and like they've got
it
the
and-
strings as well.
I don't like
and-
the I do peel off the strings.
Yeah, why
do
would I?
peel it off.
I haven't got the time to sit there peeling the strings off.
I personally do. I do that on my tangerines.
Yeah, I don't have the time. So, I just
Do you swallow the strings?
for a banana.
No, for a tangerine.
I don't buy tangerines.
Why don't you have tangerines?
Well, because I can buy oranges that have less strings.
Okay, but would you swallow the orange strings?
No,
So you would peel them off.
no,
Then you'd swallow them.
no.
Would you spit them out?
Yeah.
Oh,
Probably.
no.
I don't
Oh.
want why would I don't want the strings in my mouth.
Watermelon.
I don't eat watermelon.
It's so
I've
good.
never had watermelon.
You've never had watermelon. Oh, I'm buying you a watermelon.
Please
A
don't.
whole watermelon.
I'm good.
A whole
I
watermelon.
don't want watermelon.
And you're going to enjoy it. It's so good.
But then anyway, salads.
Salad.
You can also get like pasta salads though. You know?
See, you're thinking of it more than I am. Because I was thinking like a regular salad. Like,
A vegetable salad.
yes, a vegetable
Okay.
salad. You know how many
Do you need certain things in it for it to be a vegetable salad?
Give me a second, guys.
Wow.
I've got my phone is on silent.
Clearly
it is
not.
on silent. It's just an alarm, and it will go off.
Why have you got an alarm for 7 p.m.?
Listen, I got important stuff going on
At 7 p.m.?
At 7 p.m.
Okay.
Every day.
What do we need in a salad for it to be a salad? Like, you know,
got lettuce.
So
I feel like any kind of green,
it
leafy
needs
green.
something green.
Something leafy.
So if you took like the greens out of it, is it still a salad?
Well, you can get like cabbage, red cabbage. Then I'd say that's a good substitute. That can still be the
So
base
it would
of salad.
still be a salad.
I feel like you need like your base and you need your secondary and your tertiary.
I feel like it needs cucumber.
Not always.
No, I feel like it does.
I mean, that's your opinion.
Yeah.
But it doesn't. Cucumber is
Wow.
good in a salad, though. I don't quite know how to answer this one. I feel like this is such an open-ended one.
It depends on the type of salad.
That's what we're coming to. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, what's next?
Soup.
What about it?
There's quite a lot to do with soup.
Okay. Start from the first one.
Okay. So what is a soup first? What is a soup?
Liquid in a bowl.
But then, okay, so if it's liquid, it's soup, yeah?
Yeah.
How much liquid do we need for it to be soup?
What do you mean by that?
Well, like, what's the liquid to chunk ratio for it to still be soup?
I think you can probably put as much chunks as you want, really.
But like, okay, ramen. Is ramen soup to you?
Ramen is ramen.
See, I don't think ramen is soup.
I wouldn't say it is.
But it's got a broth.
Yeah, it's noodles in a broth. I wouldn't say
So
it's
would
a
that not
soup.
make it a soup?
No.
Because to a lot of people, that is soup.
No. Well, saying that, if I were to eat ramen and I finished the ramen, then I'd say there's soup left at the bottom.
So you're saying the broth on its own is the soup, but if you add something to the broth, it's no longer soup.
Yeah.
So like a stew.
What's the difference between a stew and a soup?
I think it's the size of chunks.
The size of the chunks.
Yeah, because
That makes
so
sense.
like in stew, you've got dumplings. You don't have dumplings in soup.
That's true.
You've got chunks of like big chunks
Mm,
of potato and stuff that you can't just like. They're not just tiny diced ones that you don't have to chew a lot. You know.
yeah, you've got a point. I agree with that, actually.
And it's not blended. Like soup doesn't have to be blended, but a lot of soups are blended,
Yeah,
whereas stew isn't.
that's true.
But then, then the next point is cereal a soup?
No, what? Cereal is cereal. I feel like that's just going to be your answer for a lot of these things.
Because, well, yeah, but it's in a liquid, right?
Okay.
So why would it not be a soup?
You don't have to have cereal with milk or water. You can just eat the cereal. The cereal is the...
Well, you don't have to have meat in a broth, but people eat it in a broth.
What's that have to do with cereal?
Meat with a broth is soup. So cereal with milk,
No,
would that not
meat
make it a soup?
in a broth is stew.
If it's blended,
The meat or the...
the meat.
Why are you blending the meat? Oh,
If it's like small chunks,
no, I don't like
would that not make it a soup?
No. I feel like meat in liquid just has to be a stew.
But then, no.
Yeah.
No, because you can buy chicken and mushroom soup,
Oh, you can, can't you?
which is blended.
Am I allowed to disagree with that?
Disagree with chicken and mushroom soup being a soup?
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, I've never bought chicken and mushroom soup. How big are the chicken?
well, I don't eat it, so.
Well, that's...
But it's the same as like the tomato soup. It's like cream. You know, it's like cream of chicken.
What?
Have you not seen these soups where it's like cream of chicken soup?
I'm clearly not educated enough on soups because that sounds mank. That just sounds
They
horrific.
just blend. They blend it with like milk or like cream.
Okay, fair enough. If it's a smooth...
Yeah, it's smooth.
Okay, fair enough. That's a soup. But if you've got your chunks in it, then it's a stew.
But then...
No matter how small.
So if it's got like peas in it.
Well, no, I'm talking meat specifically, not veg.
Okay. Why is the meat different standards to the veg?
I just think, like, when it comes to meat, like, that's always, like, the main, you know? Like, you have a main and you have a second.
I feel like soup is never a main.
Yeah, soup's not the main.
It's bread.
The bread.
Bread. The bread is the star of the show for soup.
I feel like there's some soup where you just, like, finish, you know, your bread or your meat or whatever, and you're like, I don't really want to drink this.
Yeah, you just want the bread.
And
the soup
so
is there for... It's just
it.
there for bread.
It's so awkward drinking it because, like, picture this, you're in a restaurant, right?
Yeah.
And you're having your soup, your stew, whatever. You finish your meat, you finish your bread, you finish your veg, whatever's in the soup, you're left with
You
the
finish
liquid.
the chunks.
You finish the chunks. You're left with the liquid. You look to your left, people chatting, you look to your right, people chatting, you look forward, a child staring right at you, okay? And you look down at your soup, you look down at your bowl, your soup, your stew. Look back to the child, you're like, how am I going to finish this? Because I can't pick up the bowl and slurp it right there. Because I know the people on the left will be like, look at that idiot over there slurping from that bowl. And you look to the right and they're thinking the same thing. But if you use a spoon, you're going to be there for another 30 minutes to an hour.
But then it depends where you are. There's some countries where like making noise when you're slurping is considered polite.
Really?
And if you
What?
don't do that, then it's more offensive.
Really?
Yeah. In like Korea, Japan, those countries, if you like slurp it means you're enjoying it and it's good. And if you don't do that, it means you've not enjoyed it.
Huh? That's so dystopian to me. Cultures.
Cultures are wild.
It just seems so improper, in my opinion, to me. Not trying to diss a whole culture or anything like that, but madness.
Yeah.
Well, what's the next?
Is water wet?
Oh my god, can we end this? No, I'm joking. Is water wet?
Yeah, well, we can't only talk about food.
I'm an advocate for water not being wet. Water is water. Water can make you wet, but water in of itself is not wet.
How does it make you wet if it's not wet?
Because water making things wet is a property that water so happens to have.
So water would be wet?
No.
As in it would have wet as a property?
No. Water is water.
Water is water, but water's wet.
Water is not wet. Water makes things wet.
To make something wet, surely it's got to be wet.
Okay, but can water be dry? No. Water can't be dry. Answer my question. Can water be dry? Answer my question.
Like dry ice.
No, because it will still... No.
Dry
Well,
ice,
that's
isn't that not dry?
No, because ice is... Yes,
Dry
ice is water,
ice.
but ice is ice. No, water, and we're talking about water. And water is water. Water is a liquid. Water can make things wet. But...
Is a towel dry?
Yes.
Well, a towel makes things dry. So, by your logic of water can't be wet because it makes things wet and it's wet as a property, then dry would be a property of the towel, not a towel being dry.
Well, no.
That's the exact logic you've just used,
no.
applied to something else.
Okay, but water can make the towel wet.
Is milk wet?
Milk can make things wet.
Is milk wet?
Milk can make things wet.
I feel like all liquids are wet.
Liquids can make things wet. I'm standing on business right now. I can't go back. I've stated my opinion. I can't go back.
I don't think you're
I'm on
right.
that ride or die life. I can't refute my opinion.
I don't think you're right.
Well, agree to disagree.
No.
Agree to disagree.
I cannot agree to disagree.
Well,
water is wet.
You just need to respect my opinion.
I can respect your opinion. I can just also respect that it's wrong.
Well,
You can
you'd
have
be
a wrong
incorrect.
opinion. That's
you would
fine.
be incorrect, but that's okay. That's okay.
Okay. Does a straw have one hole or two?
One. Wait. I should have slept more.
How
I should have
long?
slept more before
Like,
I
is it
came here.
one really long hole, or is it
See,
just
that's
two
the thing.
holes that meet?
Well, it's interconnected. I'd say one, because it's just one long.
How many holes do trousers have?
Oh, you kind of ate with that. Two holes. Two holes.
Two?
No, the straw. The straw has two
Oh,
holes.
I was going to say,
No, not
trousers having two holes, I think you've got something wrong with your trousers.
No, two holes because yeah, that was a good analogy because with trousers you got.
But then, like, at what point does it become two holes? You know? Like, if you make a hole on a paper, you can access it both sides, but it's still going to be one hole because it's thin, right? So what thickness does it become two holes?
My God, I guess if there's any kind of like gap, then it's automatically
But then,
got to be
no,
two
because there's
holes.
always a gap. It's just how
Yeah, there's
big of a gap.
Yeah, but even with paper,
There's
there's
still
still
a gap.
technically a gap.
There's
So
just
does
the
that
thickness
mean-
of the paper.
Does that mean there's no such thing as one hole? Does that mean you can't actually have one hole ever? It's always going to be two.
Would your mouth be one hole? Or would that also be like... It's a genuine question. You know?
Well,
Or would you then say it's two holes and then it's connected to your ass? Because they connect eventually, you know? Inside you, but they connect.
but then this is just.
So would they be two separate one holes? Or is that just two, like is it one long hole? Or is it two separate holes?
I'm still stuck on them. This is what? What's real? What? I don't. This is. What's the next one? I don't want to think about this anymore.
You're giving up. The next one is if you replace every part of a ship over time, is it still the same ship?
This is that. What's it called? The ship of Theseus? Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The ship of Theseus paradox.
Yes. Well, this is a debate that could go on for a millennia, probably. I guess, in my opinion, well, it's both. It's the same. It's the same ship, but it's a different ship. Like material-wise, it's not the same ship, but it's built to be an exact
So is
replica
it not like
of the ship.
Yeah, so is it not then a replica and not the same ship? Same ship. It's just a replica of the original ship.
Well, yeah, so it's not the same ship. It's not the same ship.
But then if you've got some parts of the old ship and some parts of the new ship, all is one ship. Like, it can't be a replica and the original ship all at once, you know?
But it's not entirely the old
So
ship.
does it become a whole new ship
Yes.
and it's just reusing parts?
Because if you were to take apart the old ship, but not put it, like, use the same parts, but not put it back as the old ship and use it to make something else, then it's still the old ship, but it's not what it was intended to be. It's not the old ship. But
It's a
still the
new
old
ship.
It's a new ship, but it's not the old ship.
But we're not taking it apart. We're just adding to it.
Oh, we're just adding to the old ship.
Well, if something breaks and you're replacing it, you know? Like if you replace a door like a broken door on the ship, it's still the same ship.
If you think of it like people, you trim your fingernails, they grow back.
They
Is
are
that-
still your fingernails.
They're still your fingernails.
But they also are made by your body. The ship doesn't make the other ship parts.
Okay, well, I thought I was going somewhere with that, but now I just feel a bit stupid.
I think,
Heart transplants.
but
That
it's
was
still-
also a bad analogy. Let's
it's-
just leave that in the past.
It's still your
It's just-
brain. We're just gonna
Next.
We're just going to let you sit for a sec.
I'm not mentally sound today. Really.
I think it's been a long week.
It's been a very long
It's
week.
been a week.
I've been through a lot of turmoil, really.
Yeah.
A lot of, the brain's been...
The brain has been working overtime.
Yeah, storage is full.
It's got that warning flashing.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, I need attention.
Yeah.
And I keep going, I'm going to put you on the side for now.
Exactly.
No. But it's okay.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm telling myself it's okay, you know?
That's unhealthy.
We've-
Professional.
We have 1 week of uni left, and then 3 weeks off. We've got plenty of time.
I'm not going to make it.
Time to rewind and just, just stop. My brain is not going to be thinking. Over that holiday, my brain's not thinking. It doesn't think much now, to be honest.
Yeah, I was about to say, but you said it for me, so I appreciate
Well, you were giving me a look anyway.
that. Yeah. You're not wrong.
But it's fine. No, I'm very excited for the holidays, actually. Or just holidays in general.
What are you doing?
What am I doing?
What are you doing?
I'm going on holiday.
Where?
I'm going to Spain. I don't speak Spanish,
España?
that's the issue. Yeah, but I don't speak any Spanish.
Oh, pull up some Duolingo.
Duolingo annoys me.
It annoys me too, but I'm in too deep currently.
See, I'm really bad at keeping a streak on Duolingo.
You just need some motivation.
No.
Something to work towards.
I don't think it's going to help me. And the Duolingo social media just annoys me that little bit, It's funny, but it annoys me, and it makes me not want to use it more.
I don't interact. All the accounts are quite unhinged, aren't they? They're a bit scary.
It's terrifying. Like, why did Duolingo fake his own death?
Yeah, that whole death thing, I was like, good for him.
Why has
I'm just gonna
Duolingo
log
got
in and
children
do
with
mine.
Scrub Daddy?
What? Who is Scrub Daddy?
The sponge?
What? Hello?
Do you not know what a scrub...
No, I know what a Scrub Daddy is.
Yeah.
Why is Duolingo procreating with a Scrub Daddy?
Yeah, and they made little Scrub Daddies, but they're shaped like little Duolingos.
Like Donkey and Dragon and Shrek.
Yeah. So now there's like sponge Duolingos.
I hate everything about this.
Wait, they're so
I'll-
funny.
Maybe I'll delete the app.
No, they're so...
No. Maybe I'll delete
Wait.
the app. Are you typing to show me a Scrub Daddy Duolingo baby?
Yeah.
A Scrub Duo, if you will.
They did a whole video about the whole giving birth of it and everything.
That's probably
And like,
ruins my
there's
week.
photos of them with little dummies in their mouths, and them raising them as like with blankets, and them making out and getting married. It's really weird, but they come out like little owls. And then after the whole faking its death, and the Duolingo owl going, yeah, we faked it because we just wanted to get noticed by Dua Lipa. That's the only reason they faked their death.
Wait, that's why?
Yeah.
Did it work?
I mean, yeah.
Oh. But surely Dua Lipa knew what Duolingo was before.
Well, I mean, but she's not going to tweet about it, is she? And then because of the whole Duolingo death, who's killed Duolingo, Dua Lipa posted about Duolingo.
So what would have happened if Dua Lipa didn't?
I guess the mystery would have just kept going, yeah. Well, no, because they were like, someone murdered them, and they did that little edit of like CCTV footage of like a like PNG of a Cybertruck hitting Duolingo. It's like, has anyone got any like leads as to who was driving it and things like that? Have you not seen any of it?
Companies need to go back to being soulless corporations. I'm tired of all this. What do you mean there's a baby with Scrub Daddy?
Yeah,
And
and
get
then
hit by Cybertrucks?
Scrub Daddy made a post about Duolingo's death, going, our family is taking a big loss and a hard hit from the death. And then when Duolingo came back and was like, lol, I faked it, Scrub Daddy were like, your children need you. Why are you faking your death? We are falling apart. Why are you letting your family fall apart?
You know what? Maybe I need to tune in.
You should.
Maybe I need to tune in.
It's great.
Right.
On TikTok, Twitter, probably their Instagram. I don't know. I don't follow them on Instagram. But they were like investigating all of them. Like all the mascots of Duolingo were being investigated and everything.
Brilliant.
There's so much law.
My God.
Some social media accounts just have great. Some products have great social media accounts.
I feel like they're all run by people around our age. So
They definitely are. Because why is the Greg's making memes, you know?
Yeah. Like,
but
Greg's
they're good.
is exactly where I think people would go for memes.
And I want to know if it's the same person running the Twitter as it is running their Reddit. Because the content on them are so wildly different. And the same with Instagram. Instagram is all like professional business for Greg's and sometimes kids' drawings. Then Twitter's is all memes. And then Reddit is like just unhinged. It's really funny. But I need to know if it's the same person running it and why are you having different levels of humor on the different sites.
It probably is different people.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, you have a social media manager and that's it, don't you? Can you have several social media managers?
Yeah, you'd have a social a marketing team, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Could be different people.
Also,
why does Greg's have a Reddit? Why does Greg's need a Reddit?
Yeah.
You sell pastries. You sell...
Yeah.
Why do you need a Reddit?
Well, they don't sell pastries only now. They got soups and burgers
and hot dogs that are sandwiches and
fish fingers.
Fair enough, Greg.
Yeah, does Greg's actually sell whatever you need?
Does the Greg's around the corner do the hot stuff?
Yeah.
I've never...
They also do soup.
Do they hide it all at the back?
Greg's have now started doing mac and cheese.
What?
Yeah.
The world is going too fast. That's a lot.
It's the hot food and stuff. You have to ask for it. It's not on display. It's made fresh each time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do they advertise that?
Yeah.
In the store?
Yeah, on the board.
Oh, I don't read.
Well, maybe you should.
Maybe.
And they've got like all the hot desserts. You know.
Brilliant.
It's actually
Sure thing, Greg's. Do your thing.
Greg's hold my heart. They've got a loyalty card, and I get my money's worth.
Most places have loyalty cards nowadays.
Yeah, but no other pastry shop does, you know.
Do they not?
Well, Wenzel's doesn't.
Oh.
I want to get my 10th bake for free. I buy 10 hot bakes. I want a free one.
Fair enough.
I get hot drinks. I would like a free drink. Thank you.
You do go to Greg's a lot.
I do go to Greg's a lot. It's worth it. You know.
We do love it.
The prices are slowly increasing by like 20p each time, and it's a little upsetting.
Prices are just
but
increasing
they,
in general.
I forgive them.
You forgive them?
Yeah.
Because
the amount of free stuff I get from Greg's is fine.
Because they upload funny Reddits.
They do.
Funny TikToks.
Yeah.
For you to consume. You're part of the problem, Colin. You're part of the problem. This is why
listen,
prices are increasing.
There's 12 months in a year. I get more than 12 free bakes a year.
That is a win.
That is.
Is it?
Well,
I mean, that's a lot of money to Greg's, actually. I think that's a loss. That's a net loss.
Yeah, it probably is. No, I think I get a free Greg's every 3 weeks.
That's unhealthy.
I know, but they also give you, free stuff for your birthday. And my bank gives me a free Greg's each week as well.
Oh. What bank are you with?
I'm with Monzo.
What's your 16-digit code? And
I will not be telling you. No, it's fine. You've got to claim it from the app anyway.
Oh, I see.
So,
okay.
But I pay for the cheapest perks plan, which is £7 a month. And it gives me
perks plan.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. So I get free Greg's each week. I get something free from Greg's, discounted cinema tickets. I get loads of benefits for just £7 a month. It's worth the price, to be fair.
All these subscriptions.
No, but you see...
No, there's no excuse.
No, there is, right?
No.
Because if you think about it...
This is so predatory.
No. So I get free Greg's each week. Right?
Come, you're getting played.
No, because think about how much a Greg's costs.
Greg's is pretty cheap.
It's like £1.75.
Yeah.
And if I can get 4 free ones a month, that's like £8.
Con, this is how they prey on innocent people
I-
like you. This is how
The
they get you, and
£7
it's working.
The £7 a month is cheaper than if I bought 4 items from Greg's. And if I'm getting 4 free items from Greg's, then I'm getting it cheaper, technically.
Yeah, but you're just going to keep buying and buying and just won't
From
stop.
Greg's.
Yeah.
Well, Greg's can take my money.
Okay.
I love Greg's.
Okay.
I'll do anything for Greg's.
Do you have the Greg's merch?
I do.
Oh, no.
I have the Greg's
Oh.
varsity jacket, but I've got the black one, not the bright blue one.
Never show up in the Greg's merch, please.
Have you seen it? It's got a little Greg's patch, like a sausage roll patch and everything.
Oh, my God.
No, it's actually really cute. My sister saw it, and she was like, I'm taking this now. And I said, God, no, you're not. And I had to buy her own second-hand because they weren't in the stores anymore because they were limited edition. And then...
Why do you sound so upset by that?
Because she wanted my Greg's jacket. And I was like, I spent money on this. No. And so I had to find one for herself. And it was so difficult to find the black version because everyone's got the blue version and no one's got the black version other than, like, me.
Yeah, it would seem. It would seem.
It would seem. So it's actually really comfortable, actually. I quite enjoy it. It's also, like, it's got a lot of pockets. It's very good. Anyway, I forgot what we were talking about.
This has turned into a featuring Greg's episode.
Mm.
We've gone so far away from debates.
Yeah.
And now we're learning about how Greg's is part of your personality.
Mm.
Brilliant.
It's not part of my personality. Well, no, I think it probably is.
Yeah.
Like, my friends on Twitter know me as, like, I'm the Greg's friend, you know?
Oh.
But it has meant that all my friends that come to England now want to try Greg's. So
You are a Greg's martyr.
They told me
Would you die for Greg's?
No.
Okay.
They told me to start, like, a little blog thing rating Greg's products.
Have you?
I didn't start one, no. I just do it in the group chat to my friends.
Fair enough.
Because I get Greg's enough that I'm like...
It sounds like you do.
Yeah. The mint hot chocolate they do at Christmas is so good. I could cry to Greg's, I think.
Cry to Greg's?
Yeah.
As in, go
Like,
outside the store and just start
I
bawling?
would cry because of how good the food is.
Oh, I see.
It's just, it's good. It's good, yeah. We got so distracted.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what we were talking about. It's actually
We were debating.
Yeah, but what were we debating?
How did we get to Greg's?
We
Well, we went from Duolingo.
Oh, yeah.
As well.
So how did we get to Duolingo? Because Duolingo's not even a debate topic.
Not really, because you were going to Spain.
Because you were having a meltdown.
Yes, because yes, and why
You
was
were
I
having
a
an
meltdown?
existential crisis
I
over
always
all the
do.
debates.
But yes,
Because of holes.
because of holes.
And
Were we on the holes? Were we on the holes
I
question?
think so.
Okay, perfect. We're back.
Yeah. Is your mouth one hole?
Yeah.
And is it one long one that connects to your ass? Or is it 2 holes?
I feel like.
Oh my
no,
God.
Because there's so many.
Are
different
our
holes
insides a
inside
bendy
you.
straw?
What?
Are we a bendy straw?
Are we a bendy straw? Oh my God. Is time up? Are we out of time?
I feel like
This is probably the worst thing.
what is it? It's like
The worst podcast we've ever recorded.
I feel like we're a bendy straw.
I feel like we gotta stop. I feel like we got. I think we're ending it here. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna come back next week.
Well, no, we're not.
Well, yes.
No, we've got a live stream.
Yeah, exactly. We'll come back for the live,
live
stream. Friday, 14th of March. Friday,
Yeah,
14th of March.
I was going to say February. Yeah, March.
Of March, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. 12 hours to
Listen
raise
to
money.
this.
Well, yes. And raise money for War Child, what is War Child called?
War Child are a charity that raise money and funds to help children being affected by war. Currently, they are focusing their efforts on children in Gaza. So, yeah, they're a very good charity. They do a lot to help people. They also help with the mental health side of it. So they do mental health, they help with clothing and food, and they're a pretty good charity. Yeah.
Nice, brilliant. So hopefully we'll see you there and you'll donate. Are we allowed to tell people to donate?
We can ask people to donate.
Yeah.
There is no pressure.
No pressure, of course.
But it would be nice to get some donations.
Yeah, donate what you can. Tune in.
If you can't donate, then that's understandable. Living crisis and all that.
Real. But
Yeah.
do donate if you can.
Even
All
if it's
right.
like 10p.
Yeah, 10p. That's
10p.
That's any
10
little
people
helps.
donate 10p, we've got £1.
Truth. All right. We'll see you then when we're hopefully more mentally stable.
We will be awake.
Yeah. See you next time.
Yeah. Bye.